It is with much joy that I welcome you to the 27th Annual Golden Heart Awards for Unsung Heroes in the Community. Our purpose is to recognize the love and service of people of various fields. Many of them I have personally caught in the acts of compassion and kindness. There are teachers, directors of schools, behavior therapists, all kinds of wonderful people. And in the tradition of the people who have come before us, we want to honor John Fox, who was very involved with us, who was a wonderful person in the community. He was part of our advisory board. C.B. Kimmons was a big part of the Golden Heart banquet. He is not with us. Lillian Daniels, who had the Bread of Life Foundation and was an inspiration to many. And Dr. Donald Clark, an icon in the community from NAACP, and recently Valerie Ward, who left us, and quite a record of her activities and volunteer work throughout the community, again, the president of NAACP and many other things. Also, we want to honor the memory of Robert Mendelsohn, the Philadelphia photographer who was everywhere and worked with the Golden Heart Banquet for many, many years. We hope to be in person next year. We couldn't take a chance again this year, so we are giving you a virtual banquet to watch, which we really enjoy doing, and many people have said they love having the banquet available to watch over and over. So we hope to be with you again next year, and may we all strive to follow all the wonderful examples of all the people that we're honoring this year. Thank you. Congratulations, Haley Farlow. What a pleasure to have met you and to see you in action in one of the Philadelphia schools. You are very talented, and you amazed me with how you were able to help some of the special needs children that you had. I thought you were very creative, and I think anyone would love to be in your class. You are a great contributor to the community, and you can give a lot of help and inspiration to those who want to help children who have special issues. Thanks for all you do. Congratulations on your Golden Heart Award.
Hi, my name is Haley Farlow, and I am a second grade teacher. First, I want to say thank you so much to Dr. Jan Amalis for nominating me for this Golden Heart Award. My passion has always been to help children. After graduating college and working as a behavioral specialist for 4 years, I was able to recognize my true passion in life, which is teaching. This upcoming school year will just be my second year teaching, and I could not be more excited to share this passion with all my diverse learners. My mission is to help children learn and grow as both students and people, and to help them realize their skills, true potential, and just how unique and special they are. Thank you again so much for this award.
Congratulations, Carla, on the Golden Heart Award. You have been an amazing contributor and the person running the Unity Day in the Bristol Borough. You seem to do the work of 200 people. I've seen your event twice, and I see how you are connected to so many organizations, and you have great organization yourself that you can get everyone working together. You are an asset to any place that you go to, and you have great ability to unify people and connect people, and you are always extremely helpful, and it's a pleasure to know you. Congratulations on your Golden Heart Award. It's my great honor to talk about Heather Aspero, who is an addiction counselor in the area. She has overcome many obstacles in her past and triumphed to help so many people. She's a wonderful example of a mother, a counselor, and every other thing that you could think of. She's very intelligent. She's pursuing her bachelor's degree. Everyone is very proud of her. And her daughter, Brianna, is also a wonderful young woman who is very smart and overcome a lot of her own challenges to help other children and to follow in the footsteps of her mother and to also go to school and do extremely well. I think they're both very good examples of people who have triumphed no matter what they have had in their path. And they are wonderful contributors to the community. They are delightful to be around, and I'm very happy that I know them. Congratulations, Heather and Brianna.
I was a teenager and struggled with addiction. My birth mother died from addiction. My father died from addiction. And it's just been a huge passion for me to try to help people since I was able to get the help I needed as a kid. I had my daughter at 18 and my son at 20, and they gave me the will to continue my recovery. I started working in the field of addiction probably in 2015, and I currently work for the University of Penn. And I work in the research department where we're trying to help people who have opiate use disorder, and I'm a recovery specialist. And my goal is to graduate college through Penn and continue to work in the research department to help humans in general, not just in the addiction field. I feel like we all, with mental health and substance use, can strive to help other people, and it's my goal in life to continue to do so. I have found that my passion really lies where I wasn't able to save my mother. I've had plenty of people pass away in my life that were in recovery and couldn't get this. And it's not something that you get, you just deal with it every day, and you continue to strive to be better than you were yesterday. So being a good mom and showing my kids that you can actually accomplish things like my bachelor's degree, like I'm working really hard for while working in the addiction field in Philadelphia and trying to help people just save their lives one day at a time. But that's part of my mission. I just wanted to have a story with my daughter first, but she strives to be better every day and help people. She's like the mom of her groups of friends, and like constantly is helping people who struggle with mental health like she does and like I do. And I'm just so proud of who she is as a daughter, as my daughter. And I can actually say, like, I have a daughter who's just an amazing kid, and she's 15, and I was doing so bad at 15. So just to see her be where she is, and for me to strive to become more for her and for myself, is just exactly what I work for. And I have over 17 years clean in recovery myself. I had my daughter at 18 and my son at 20. I've constantly told my kids that they can do anything that they believe in, and my mom used to tell me the same. This is my daughter, Brianna. And she has been truly an inspiration to me, and so has my son. I'm currently in school now to get my bachelor's degree. I never thought that I could even accomplish that as a goal in my life. I never thought that I was smart enough or good enough or any of that, really, but I've constantly told my kids that they can do anything. So, like, me not pushing myself to do better, I realized that I could. So I've been in school for about a year now. We took care of my grandmom up until she died in 2018, and she had dementia, and she's the one who raised me, and I've constantly just rooted on my kids to make them better and for them to do better in life. So I figured I'd have to show that as an example of being somebody that's strong enough to show them that. Here's my daughter, and if she would like to say a few words in regards to what her mission is in life and what she believes in.
Okay. Hi, I'm Brianna Aspero. I'm very proud of my mom and her journey and where she is now. I am a 15-year-old in school who struggles with anxiety and depression, and it's a hard thing to deal with, but I push through, and I have support systems like my family, and I strive to work harder and reach my goals and get to a point where I want to be. And my goal is to graduate high school and find a career that I love and just work hard to get there.
Thanks for thinking of us. That's literally our mission in life, is just to do better and because of them, I'm able to, and I'm glad that I can be a support system for her and my other child. But thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Justin Minter. You're an unusual individual who is compassionate and can teach the youth all kinds of great things. You have immense patience, and I think everybody looks up to you. You are definitely doing a wonderful job, and congratulations on the Golden Heart Award. Congratulations, Gary Mills. I saw you in action and I couldn't believe your energy and your love for those you were helping. You have gone above and beyond the call of duty to help children who might go the wrong path. And instead of going the wrong path, they are inspired by you and you don't give up on them. And Gary has his own organization, Shoot Basketballs, Not People. And that is so impressive. Thank you so much, Gary, for being such an inspiration to the youth and to continue all of your work. You show true love of what you're doing. We're honored to talk about you today, and you get the Golden Heart Award.
Hey, how you doing? This is Gary Mills, founder of Shoot Basketballs, Not People. It's an honor to be a recipient of this year's Golden Heart Award. I've dedicated my life to this cause for the last 13 years. We've used basketball as a vehicle to change and save lives, and we made a great impact. We just currently wrapped up our documentary, Bad Things Happen in Philadelphia, produced by Kyra Knox. We're currently doing programming at Germantown Friends on Sundays from the hours of 12 to 2. More information can be found on our website at www.joinsbnp.org. Again, I thank you for this award, and I thank you for having me as a recipient. And I'm proud to be in the class of 2022's Golden Heart Award. Thank you.
Congratulations, Kathy. You are such an inspiration. You have started the New Hope Schools. It is your vision to do something that no one else has done. You are able to put 3 people in a classroom. You are giving the most unusual, creative instruction in your schools. And you do it a lot with your own budget and with your own resources. You single-handedly have motivated, inspired, and been a visionary in this very important role. It is such a pleasure to know you, and I hope that your schools continue to get a lot more support. Congratulations. Congratulations to Ira Warren and to her husband, Divine Warren. I had the fortune of one day meeting Ira in a school for kids who had special issues, and I was really impressed with her. And as I got to know her in a brief amount of time, she told me about the book she wrote, which helps children who've been through trauma, who've been molested, who've been traumatized, and I was very impressed with her ability to write this book. There's a lot to say about her and her husband. Ira is an unusual person. She has many talents and abilities, which we will publish for you so you can read about her. And we're also going to include parts of her book. So just look at the website and you will see it. Her husband, Divine Warren, is a certified life and relationship coach, author, artist, and poet. What a great support. And he has the slogan of his own organization, which is Be Your Own Motivation. They wrote a book called Bodyguards, all about helping children understand and recover from any kind of abuse and prevent abuse. So it is a book that I think anybody who works with kids would want to have a copy of. Thank you both for your wonderful contribution. It's my pleasure to give you both the Golden Heart Award. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ira Warren,
My name is Divine Warren.
and we're on here to talk about our why and our mission and our reasoning for writing this book called Bodyguards. The reason why we wrote this book was because my husband and I wanted to share our trauma, our experience, and how we got on the other side of our pain. I was molested by my biological father from 5 years old to the age of 16. And at 9 years old, my stepsister, she molested me. Yes, it was very traumatic for me. I didn't even know how to get on the other side of my pain. I just held on to the guilt, the shame, the pain, and the hurt for so many years until I met my wonderful husband. He said, you have to learn how to, or you need to come to acceptance what has happened to you in your life. And I was just like, how do you come to acceptance with something that is so like traumatic and it happened to you? And he said, you have to do it for you so that you can get on the other side. So I'm going to let him share a little bit of his story, and then we'll get more into the book and more of our reason of why we wrote this book.
Like my wife just shared, she was taken advantage of by her biological dad, and with me, both incidences were with women, were with girls, let me say that. The first time happened when I was at a babysitter house. I don't even remember how old I was, but I know I was really young. One babysitter got sick, and then I had to go there. The other time happened when I was in like the 3rd grade. It was a friend of mine's sister, and actually his other sister was actually forced by the first sister to participate in what was being done to me. I was in the 3rd, like I said, one was in the 7th, and one was in the 8th grade. And I can remember being young and questioning myself, like, why did this happen to me? What did I do wrong? Should I have done something different? Mm-hmm. And I did have the conversations with my mother when I was younger, telling me not to let people touch you and all that. But I never really said nothing after these things had happened to me. And with that being said, I don't want a child to feel the way that I felt, when I was young. I don't want them to have to live with that shame and guilt and go through the mind games and stuff I went through as a child. So that is part of the reason why we wrote the book. We want children to know that they are the bodyguards of their body. We have different scenarios in the book. We talk about good touch, bad touch. We talk about grooming, and we talk about other aspects of how somebody could try to attack you or try to come at you in such a way that is sexual in nature. We also had to keep in mind when we wrote this book that it is going to be a teaching guide for children. Right. So it's not super graphical when it comes in regards to the stories, but we do have to kind of touch on stuff that could go on so that a child could, have awareness of how somebody could come at them in that manner.
Right.
We want it to be so that a teacher, a parent, a grandparent, or whoever, psychiatrist, they can talk to a child and go through the book with them so that they can learn these things so they don't have to go through what we've been through, and they can gain an understanding on the things to look out for.
So we're going to keep going on with our mission. We've gone to Newman University. We've gone to charter school out in Delaware this year. And we've done a lot of radio interviews and been on several platforms here in the Philadelphia area. So that is our why. We're going to continue with our mission. We're going to do puppet shows for the younger children. Also, our goal is to get more into the community and go into churches and share this, I say, a blessing to help families, teachers, preachers, to help us get this curriculum out, because it's like a curriculum, because when you open it up, it's like my husband said, it's going to teach you about good touch, bad touch, secrets, what not to tell and who to tell. And so I'm just grateful for this. And at the end of the book, the children, they will receive a certificate of completion, that they are officially bodyguards of their bodies. We also have resources in the back of the book. If you need to call someone, child hotline, whatever is in your community, but I know it's a 1-800 number for all of US that you can call. So, like I said, I just want to thank Ms. Jenna for this opportunity, for her just recognizing us. And my husband and I, we're not into big platforms and fame and all of that. Our goal is just to bring awareness to child molestation.
What brings me joy and what brings my wife joy is when somebody said, I read your book and it has helped, or I read it to my child and they liked it and they understood, what was being said. And that's the goal. We
That's
want
the
our book to
goal.
reach everywhere it can, any corner of this planet Earth that it could reach and help others. That's what we wanted to do.
Yes.
We want it to be that teaching guide that people can go to and they can say, this is what caused me to know that I am the bodyguard of my body, the children, and the parent or whoever can teach this to them, and they can be more aware so that if somebody comes at them in that kind of manner, they know what to do.
Right.
And that is definitely our why. And our goal is to help as many children as possible, have it as in many schools with psychiatrists, grandparents, whoever. We want it to be as, as in as many places as possible,
Right.
so that kids could now get awareness and they don't have to go through what we went through growing up.
So if you would like to contact us, you can reach us on our social media sites. My name is Ira Warren.
My name is Divine Warren on Facebook.
And then we also have a Bodyguards Forever on page on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
So you can reach us there if you would like for us to come out and do any events. So we just thank you for your time and have a good evening.
Have a good evening.
Congratulations, Dr. Larry Levin. You have been in the field for a long time as a podiatrist. You've helped many, many people. Your bedside manner is incomparable. There is nobody with a bedside manner like yours. You make all kinds of people happy, people who are in pain, people who seek help, people who might be depressed but come and see you, and you cheer them up. I have witnessed your great bedside manner, and I am so honored to be able to give you this Golden Heart Award. Congratulations, and thank you so much for all of your service. It is my pleasure to also give the Golden Heart Award to Jessica Cosenza. She is a very unusual, talented teacher in one of the Philadelphia schools. I've had the honor of seeing her in person and how well she has helped special needs individuals. She's extremely creative, has patience of a saint, and you would absolutely want her as a teacher for your child, or if you are a child, you would love to have her. She's sweet, she's friendly, she has a wonderful smile. The kids all love her. So congratulations, Jessica Cosenza. You are so well deserved to get the Golden Heart Award.
Hi, my name is Jessica Cosenza, and I am a second grade teacher at Mast Community Charter School 3. I've been teaching there for about 3 years, and one thing I have learned to be a foundation for student learning and student growth is student excitement in what they are learning. I love to get to know the students that I teach, to find out what their favorite things are, and to use that in lessons to get them excited. I love to see their face light up as I mention something, whether it be space, art, Disney, one of my favorite things, and use that in either a math lesson or a reading lesson. I've had students who don't normally participate come up to the classroom and teach the class, help me teach a class about something that interests them. And that's one of the things that I cherish, and I hope they cherish as well, because it helps them get excited about what they're learning, and that helps them retain the information better. I have found that as a learner myself, that when something is mentioned that I enjoy, I remember that information more than if it's just taught at me. So I try to engage the students by using the things that gets them happy throughout the lesson, and that I hope helps them to grow as a learner, helps them to enjoy their learning. One of the most important things as a teacher that I want to give my students is that fun of learning, able to find the fun in learning and to want to learn throughout their life. I find that that is one of the most important things as a teacher, because once you get them excited about their learning, then they are able to retain that information and remember it throughout their life. And that is something that I hope throughout my years as a teacher to help each of my students with. Thank you so much for listening.
Congratulations, Marjorie Schrager, for all of your work in helping to fight human trafficking, for all of your work as a nursing instructor. You are leading by example and leading through your teaching. You are a great representative in the nursing field, and you have done a lot in the community. We're very honored to give you the Golden Heart Award. Congratulations. The next award goes to Kay Hughes. You will love to meet this wonderful person who brings light wherever she goes. She has a way of helping that doesn't feel like help. She's helped so many people who just love to be in her company, and she has a vast knowledge of behavioral health and many other things. So congratulations on the Golden Heart Award. Thank you for everything you do.
I was nominated for this Golden Heart Award by Jana Malice. She and I have worked together at Malvern Community Health Services for a few years now. We were out in the field together, but now I am a clinical supervisor in the office here. I train new staff, take them through their onboarding process, and teach them their role here at Malvern as they gain confidence working with their clients and their families. I also am a licensed professional counselor. I do some outpatient therapy as well. I work for a group practice called Unpacked. It's out of Pennsylvania. So I see children, families, and adults through the private practice. I really enjoy in my clinical work working with attachment theory, also increasing the parent-child communication and working on their dynamic for the parent to understand their child's perspective and the child to understand the adult's perspective. I find that a very significant relationship with the caregiver is oftentimes the support that children need in order to make change and learn skills and grow. I really enjoy seeing parents understand more about their child. Throughout my time working with Malvern, I've seen many parents learn lots of things about their children, and I think it's really encouraging to see them understand their child's diagnosis and maybe skill deficits in order to know how to support them and help them in the best way. I am very grateful for Jana for nominating me for this award. I am also grateful that she points out people in the community that often do a thankless job. In mental health, and especially community mental health, it's often a job that gets overlooked and is thankless at times. So I am very appreciative of Jana pointing out the people in this space of therapy and mental health and thanking them for the work that they do, because it's needed and it's significant, but it is hard. And I know I couldn't do anything that I do without the support of my family and my friends. It's hard work to hear people's burdens and guide them toward healing, but it is rewarding. And with the support of friends and family and finding love and joy in things that I like to do, like garden and drink coffee and knit and crochet, I am able to spend time on myself as well. So thank you, Jana, for the work that you do and for pointing out those people that do hard work but often go unnoticed. And again, I'm honored to receive this award. Thank you.
Congratulations, Philip Cohen. You are one of the most memorable teachers in the Cheltenham schools. I have seen you in action, and I have seen the people that you've helped, and you are quite an amazing force I know that you give delight to all that you help, and you are always there for them. It is a pleasure to know you and to support your great work in the community. Congratulations on the Golden Heart Award.
Hi. Hi. I'm speaking for Rebecca Moser, and my name is Donna Moser. I'm the proud parent of Rebecca Moser, and we have been so privileged to have the most amazing teacher at Cheltenham High School over the past number of years. And his name is
Mr. Cohen.
Rebecca, what do you love about Mr. Cohen? Look at the camera.
My couple you are getting my schedule.
He helps you with your schedule?
At Georgia.
At George's Market?
Yeah.
And what else?
Happened to.
He's so helpful, isn't he?
Yeah.
And is he very, very excited to do his job?
Yeah. I change my schedule at the new schedule.
Yes, he makes a new schedule for you when you have new classes and new job training.
Afternoon.
What if you're upset? Were you ever upset at school? What did he do? Can you look at him? What did he do?
Look.
If you were upset at school or sad or frustrated, could you talk to Mr. Cohen?
Yes.
Yes. Would he help you think about how to feel better?
Yeah.
Yes. Mr. Cohen is just fantastic and such an advocate for all of the students, but especially the students in the Life Skills program, and a tremendous wealth of information to the school district and also to the parents and to the students most of all. We just adore you, Mr. Cohen. You are the most amazing teacher we've ever had, and we thank you so much for your years of selfless service to our students and families at Cheltenham School District. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. This is Philip Cohen from Cheltenham High School. It is my highest honor to accept this award, and I'm just so thankful to work with the amazing students, families, and staff at Cheltenham High School and beyond. So I don't have all the words together to say, but this just means the world to me. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Mr. Rasheem Murph. You have an amazing ability to talk to kids who nobody wants to talk to, kids who might be going in the wrong direction, and you make them think, and you give them some new philosophy. And I've seen the changes of which you have been a part of. You are a dynamic force with the children who are having a lot of difficulties in their life. Thank you for your great work. Congratulations on the Golden Heart Award.
Hello, my name is Rasheem Murph, and I work with and mentor our youth. My journey started about 6 years ago at Chester Community Charter. There I was a hallway aide. My job consists of making sure the hallways was clear and safe, and also occasionally stepping into a classroom to assist teachers when, you know, classrooms were, I'm gonna say, a little wild, a little rowdy, and also, you know, stepping in when they had to go to the bathroom and things like that. I stayed there for about 2 years, and then I went on to a different school. I felt as though I could be doing more. So I stayed there for about 2 years, and I went on to another school within Chester Community Charter. A few school years later, after that, well, I was working with slightly older kids at that new school, and, you know, it was slightly different, but, you know, kind of sort of the same thing. A few years after that, I got offered or presented with an opportunity to work at a therapeutic school. This was different. This was a challenge. I just laugh thinking about it. It was a challenge because it wasn't what I expected when I started. But it was well worth it. It was and I was up for the challenge. I'm always up for a new challenge. My new role was as a classroom counselor, and my duty was to aid the teacher and help the students manage themselves so they can, receive the proper education. Oh man, that job I love that job. It's you connect with, the students, you connect with the parents. You understand that it's a lot going on, when it comes to the students and the parents, so, we go in there, we do our best, we put our best foot forward, and we hope for the best possible outcome. Every day is different. Every day is a new challenge. And, it is probably the best job that, I've had. Here is why I choose to do what I do. I come from an environment where it's common that you run into bad people doing some worse things, but all of those people, those adults, started out as innocent children or kids that got influenced or got lost along the way, and they chose to go down a different path. I believe in the power of influence and the power of love and the power in being the example that you want the youth to follow. You can't just say it, you can't just talk about it, you gotta walk it, you gotta live it. It has to be who you are, and when it's who you are, you can give the best version of you, because it's not pretend, it's not just a job, it's who you are, and it's what you want the best thing, is what you want for them. My goal is to help them see who they can be, what they can be, and how they can be, without letting anyone, I'm gonna say, control or dictate any of those three things: who you are, how you are, and what you are. As I always like to say, it's all up to you. It's your choice. You have to choose who you want to be, how you want to be, and what you want to be. And once you choose it, you got to put your mind to it. I believe the children, the kids, the youth, they are our future. And I want to be a part of making sure that future is safe for the generations to come. Thank you.
I'd like to talk about Robin Ackerman, who is a licensed clinical social worker in the state of Pennsylvania. She's been quite a force, helping children and adolescents and their families who have all kinds of diagnostic issues, such as autism and many other diagnoses. She has a wealth of knowledge and is very good at helping people get the services they need. She has an astute ability to understand what is needed and is very talented in everything she does. She's extremely humble, but in the interest of her inspiring others, we want to make sure that she gets noticed. Also a team player and a pleasure to have anywhere you are. So thank you, Robin Ackerman, for being the great person you are, and we honor you today.
I'm very excited to be nominated for the Golden Heart Award. I wanted to start off by saying that I always knew I wanted to be a social worker at a young age. I recall spending hours volunteering my time with my grandmom, going into the local nursing home in Philadelphia to bring cheer and joy to those residents in the nursing home. I started my education at Binghamton University, where I received my Bachelor's of Science in Human Development. After graduating from Binghamton in 1996, I decided to pursue a Master's of Social Work from Temple University. I graduated from Temple with my Master's in Social Work in 1998, and I started a life-fulfilling, long career with children and families. I have worked in many different levels of care and settings throughout my career. I started off working in early intervention with children from 0 to 3. I have worked in the school settings, inpatient mental hospitals, partial programs, outpatient settings, drug and alcohol settings, as well as in daycares, day camps, and religious schools. The past 10 years of my career has been that of a supervisor of a children's community behavioral health program. I have enjoyed providing supervision to those professionals in the field and watching them grow as well. I just wanted to end by saying thank you for the nomination of the Golden Heart Award. This gesture has made me reflect back on my career, and I am so incredibly grateful for the opportunities that I have had. I am honored to have worked with just so many people who have inspired me, guided me, and allowed me to grow as a social worker. Thank you again.
Congratulations, Sharia. It is such a pleasure to give you the Golden Heart Award for your work in the community. You have single-handedly brought together the Juneteenth celebrations for 2 years in Abington, and you are such a wonderful community organizer and contributor, always joining with other groups, giving everything you can through all of your own resources, through your music you contribute, through your art, and it is great to have you in any organization. Thanks for being such a visionary. Congratulations on the Golden Heart Award. And the next award is to Dr. Mary Catherine Feely. She's an unusual individual who came out of retirement even while she had life and death issues with family members. And she was able to do things that were just a gift. She made such a difference in coming back out of her retirement to help people. She went above and beyond the call of duty. It was quite impressive what Dr. Feely could accomplish in a very short amount of time. And she's known far and wide with great recognition, and people just love her. Thank you so much, Dr. Feely. You are a force of nature, and we appreciate everything you're doing.
Hi, my name is Mary Kay Feely, and I would like to first thank Dr. Jana for bestowing this honor on me. It came at a time where life has been most challenging as I watch my own parents and role models fade and not do what they are deeply passionate about. I started my journey in special education because of my father, who has been an incredible inspiration on me, both personally and professionally. And when he would bring home his students who reached their goals, I had a chance to watch and to learn from them. I also had a chance to learn and watch one of the people that we adopted early on. His name was Willie. And I often found myself being in awe of his happiness, of the peace that he found, and of the simplicity that he lived by. So when I entered college, it was a no-brainer for me to choose special education because it was just simply a part of my life since I was little. After I graduated, I wanted to work in the most challenging environment. I wanted to go to either a prison or the Peace Corps, but it was once again my dad who had a huge influence and said, let's just get a niche right around Philadelphia and work with some of the most challenging, and that I did. And it was thankful to a team of people, a psychologist, as well as a behavioral specialist, that I learned the art, the beauty of collaboration and working as a team. It was from those conversations with those people that I learned to truly find some success and a sense of purpose with the children that I was working with. I had great joy, and I learned that there were really a couple of C's that were important as I worked with these students: consistency, compassion, care, and challenge. And in working and persevering, especially in the art of caring for the children who sometimes didn't have parents and were in trouble with the law, that they were able to find success. From there, it was just stepping stones, and again, that voice of my dad urging me to continue to branch out in special education. So my life's work has been working with people, with children, with families who have special needs and who are underserved. It's been a joy, it's been a privilege, and I'm here to say that actually I've learned a lot more from them than I probably ever gave them. So again, Dr. Jana, thank you so much for this beautiful honor. Take care.
Thank you so much for joining us today for the Golden Heart celebration. We are honored to have all of you, and it is a great pleasure to talk about all of our award winners. Next year, we hope to be in person, and we will keep you all informed. As always, feel free to contribute and let me know about all the great people and all the good news. And our website is goldenheartgroup.org. Thanks again. We look forward to seeing you next year.